Welcome back to my channel and welcome to one of my favorite videos of the month. This is my BoxyCharm unboxing for September. What's in the box? If you happen to be new to my channel or you just can't remember how I do my BoxyCharm unboxings, I have a twist on how I do so many of these videos. Yes, I open the box like most people do. I tell you everything I got, but I also do long wear tests and I do a deep dive online and let you know what other actual users of these products are saying. Because what I say with my oily skin in my humid Florida climate is going to be totally different from somebody up north in colder weather. As seasons change, but also skin is different. Different type of makeup preferences are a thing. So I like to give you the most information possible. Also, I love doing monthly giveaways. It is one of my favorite things to do, especially since I get 3 boxes. And right now I have a full display in front of me. 3 huge boxes because this month it is the trifecta of BoxyCharm. I get, yes, a PR box from BoxyCharm, which is the base box. This is my PR box and I have 1, 2, 3 really good giveaway items that are going to be in this box for you. And you're gonna see me trying on some of the products and skincare that are in this box. And then moving over, I have the Luxe Box. I believe this is the box I've had the longest, so I've had more time to give this even more love and attention to give you an even deeper review like I like to do here. And there is a giveaway piece in here, and this whole Luxe Box is worth $466. So we've got a lot to talk about and a giveaway to get into. Then we have the premium box over here that I am so excited to delve into because there is a really, really good giveaway piece in there. Actually, 2. Yeah, 2. This is going to be a pretty big giveaway compared to some of my others. Usually there's 4 or 5 in my giveaway. This one, I do believe there are 6 giveaway items. So much to get into with this video. If you do not get BoxyCharm, but you are interested in BoxyCharm, I do have my link below. Don't feel pressured to use it if you do not want to. But yes, I do make a small tip commission on giving you all of this information to let you know, are you interested in such a box? Guys, as many of you know, these are longer videos than most. So the drill here is you grab a tea, grab a snack, get comfy because we are in for the ride together. Let's dive into these goodies. The first box, as I mentioned, is my PR box. I do get one of these every single month with BoxyCharm. I love working with them. They're one of my favorite makeup subscriptions. I just love them. And I received this month some amazing things in here. The first thing I want to talk about is something that I have not gotten as much time to play with as I was really wanting to, but I'm definitely wearing it on my eyes and I will definitely be playing with it this fall. I'm so excited that we did get another Enamored palette. Now there are a lot of varieties this month, so don't be surprised when I tell you about multiple eyeshadow palettes because there are multiple eyeshadow palettes to be had this month. This is one of them that I received, the Spanglish eyeshadow palette. Mine came a little broken in this top left corner here, pero-like. Is a little broken, but that's okay. It is still usable, and let's be serious, I'm probably not going to hit pan on these for a while anyway if I do. What I really enjoy about these palettes overall is that she tells you how these could be best used. A lot of us know how to use shimmers with a wet brush sometimes or a finger, but I love how they kind of explain it to you in the layout. I feel like this palette is a little messy though because you can already see some fallout from some of these shimmers, and I have cleaned it up. I have gotten to play with these, I do believe 3-ish times, maybe 4, I can't fully remember, but these are performing very well. I recently mentioned in an eyeshadow palette lovers tag the original volume 1 that I received from BoxyCharm that I love. But I told you guys in that video too, the mattes are good, but the shimmers and the top shades are really where it's at for a palette like that. And I would agree with that here. I jumped into these mattes already this morning. I put on this pink one and it is very pigmented. I was really surprised how much pigment I could get on a brush and it spread and blend beautifully in my crease. They're really nice mattes, but they're definitely not my favorite matte formula. You can kind of layer them up or you can wear them down if you put a little too much on your brush, if it gets a little too crazy too quick. Her formula for shimmers are also very nice. They're really beautiful, and I did do some swatching. already on my Instagram to kind of give you guys some little teasers behind the scenes, and I've actually gotten some reviews from you guys on Instagram as well. And if you don't follow me on Instagram to learn about all of these little swatches that I sneak peek about or get your feedback on, you can follow me right here on Instagram, and I love interacting with you guys. It's just like having more fun throughout the week. These are really beautiful, but I mean, you could kind of see what I'm saying here. Like, here's the matte that I swatched, but these are the shimmers. They really perform beautifully. I am going out of my comfort zone today with today's eye look using two of the palettes that I did receive this month, and purples and pinks are apparently making a moment this fall, because that is all we really got in these boxes, or at least with BoxyCharm. Maybe not in the trend, but in the BoxyCharm trend world, definitely purples and pinks are a thing this fall. I feel like today's eye look took me a little bit longer, mostly because I knew I wanted to do some of these vibrant purples, do these pinks, and really like go in and commit to the purple and pink trial, because most of the things that I had been trying since receiving some of these boxes, and again, they all kind of ship sporadically, so you just try stuff as you go. What I can tell you is I was trying different looks, and I was taking pictures and kind of showing you guys some wear tests and some try on day tests on Instagram. One of the days I did more of a neutral look because I wanted to see, could I get a neutral look from some of the palettes? And then I also did some more vibranty colors. But today I went full in with the purple and, oh my gosh, well, purple and pink. And I don't do a lot of looks like this. So it took me a while to kind of be like, don't mess up, because these are tones that can stain a bit. You can see here with my swatched fingers how they're a little bit more pinky toned because they're stained. It does come off, no big deal, but I feel like when you're getting into that type of commitment, you need to be precise as much as you can. I would say I think this holds up to the palette 1 as far as the quality goes. However, I do like that story better in the volume 1. That's something I would reach for more. I'm hoping that putting these shades on my lids today, it's going to inspire me to do more purples and pinks this fall. I used to love pinks. Purples were kind of like okay, but I really used to love pinks, and then I kind of just gravitated away from it. I do think if I do too many reds or pinks under the eye, it kind of makes me look sickly a little bit. So that's kind of where I try to blend and have this nice balance and medium of enjoying the shades but not looking like I got sick from my makeup. I am very pleased with this palette from the amount of times I've gotten to use it. And like I said, I've at least used it 3 times with varying looks. What I don't like about these palettes as much is, for me personally, I'm always going to need to kind of like pull out another palette. This is not enough shades for me to feel like I could start an eye look, because I do like to start with a more neutral shade, kind of work up a crease, the whole thing. That's just how I like to do makeup though. So I'm curious in the reviews how other people have approached this palette. Do they use something else? Do they just dump into this? How do people feel about the formulas? Because when we got the volume 1, that was a while ago. Was that 2 years ago now? I think it was, maybe. So I'm curious how the new people that have joined BoxyCharm families, how do they feel about this? I really enjoy the quality of the Enamored eyeshadow palettes. I think they're great. That's the piece from Enamored that I love the most, I think, are their eyeshadows. So let's see what other people are saying online. Adriana M says the colors were a little bold, but great pigment, and I love the packaging. Courtney E says at first glance, the colors look a bit bold for me, but they go on nicely and flattering shades. Something for everyone. It's highly pigmented and lasts all day without primer. There is quite a bit of fallout though. They are loose in the pan, like I said, and that's why I was so concerned about having so much fallout. And maybe it's because I was pretty vigilant that I didn't have a bunch of fallout. I don't know. But it is chunkier, and these up here can be a bit loose. Jamie B said, I am loving all of the shades in this palette. Gina W said the colors were amazingly beautiful, but way too bright and bold for my personal tastes. It might be better for someone who is much younger than I am. I do love Enamored products though. Jamie C gave this 2 hearts and said, these are just too bright and bold for my liking. I am starting to see comments about so many eyeshadow palettes, and even this month I had to agree, I got 3. Megan M said 2 hearts. I was so excited for this. I swatched the colors on my wrist when I got them, and then I became even more excited. But when I wore them on my eyes, the colors were muddy and faded so quickly. I was very disappointed. So I can say I thought that this nude shade, it kind of wore down through the day. I mostly wore this in my crease for a very simple look one day, and I think I just had on this top shimmer just for an easy breezy look to try something, and it did okay, but it was more vibrant in the beginning of the day than it was towards the end. I'm also such a face toucher with oily skin that sometimes I wonder if it's me, not the formula, but now she's saying she had that issue too. Ooh, a lot of people just talking about how it's really bright. So some people are either loving that idea or really not loving that idea. Not a big fan, says Teresa, 3 hearts. Jessica B said, the colors are a bit loud for me, but the quality of the formula was so much better than I expected. When you kind of look at a palette like this, especially with the layout, you could be like, oh, this is, you know, a $20 palette. Maybe it's not the biggest deal. The formula on her original was one of my favorites. The El Malcone shade will always have a place in my heart, really, because that one is such a unique, pearlized, crushed, beautiful shimmer for the lid. I just adore it, and she's always said that's the hardest one to like live up to. So I understand that struggle, and I think this is still a good formula and a good product. I don't know if I'll reach for it a ton because of the colors, but you know, that's me and some of you. Tell me what you thought if you got this palette. I know some of you kind of guessed that I was going to be getting this palette. I actually got 3 palettes, so you had a really good chance of guessing a lot of my palettes this month. And a lot of you were like, I really wanted to try that, or oh, the colors are beautiful. So if you did get it, tell me below, what do you think? Let's go on now to some giveaway items, shall we? I have some really great giveaway items in this box that I just can't wait to tell you guys about. The Phase Zero Makeup Blusher and Bronzer Trio. I'm not even gonna open this, I'm gonna insert a picture here for you. This is unopened. This is a $42 value, and I did peruse really quickly, and this was getting some good reviews online. I have so many of these kind of like trios that I was like, you know what, tiny beauty space. Give back so you don't have to take on more, Nichole. So this is absolutely in the giveaway for you guys. A hidden gem that I found from BoxyCharm, I recently told you guys about in a video called Hidden Gems, is the Laura Geller brand. We just got this mascara from her, and I was really tempted to try it, but right now I have 2 open behind the scenes, and mascara is the one thing that will die really quickly. So I am gifting this to you in this box. This is a $24 mascara, and you guys know I love me some cheap mascara, so getting something in BoxyCharm is always fun and exciting to try, but I already have 2 open, so I wanted to give back to you guys. And then I went back and forth of whether or not I should keep these to try them, because I was really intrigued by them, but I don't really wear a lot of the face masks that are like the kind that are the sheet masks, and I got so much skincare this month. So much. That's what I'm going to be talking about a lot, that I wanted to give back to you guys and let you guys pamper yourselves. So these are the GF Glow Glam in Paradise Cannabis Sativa 3-piece mask sets. These are all going to be in the giveaway. And if you are unsure how I do my giveaways, they're super duper easy. Literally be subscribed to the channel, like the video, comment below why you want to win this box and a way to get in touch with you. That is a big thing. For a second entry, you can go onto my Instagram and comment and like the picture that I posted today. Be sure to follow, and that's your second entry. You're in. Done. Easy breezy. The last thing I did get in this box that I have been trying now for maybe about 4 mornings now is the Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Cream with Acerola Cherry from Pharmacy. I'm probably not saying that right. This is a $45 value, and this is called a super hydrating eye cream. Super hydrating, to the point that even on the packaging they say if you want a little bit of extra glow, take it up underneath your brow bone and just kind of like pat it. I've been patting it kind of under the eyes, a little on the lids, up under the brow for a couple of days now, and so far first of all, the first thing I always notice as a sensitive skin girl is, do I break out? I have not broken out. That is a big deal. Also, I also like to know how things layer on top of themselves. Now I can tell you, because again, there's a lot of skincare, I have one face and a lot of boxes to get through, I will try to kind of like balance all of that out. And now I can tell you, was it yesterday or the day before, I did try this on, and I was noticing more creasing under the eyes than usual, but I think it's because I was combining too many skincare pieces. So today I kind of pulled it back a bit, didn't do as much in that area, but I did use this. and I think my concealer is laying more like normal today. So always be mindful when you're getting all of these skincare items from BoxyCharm, kind of what's working well with other things that you like and what isn't, so you can kind of start doing your own scientific research for your face. I did notice if you were interested in this, because I was interested in this. I saw you guys that were getting your box long before me getting this, and I was going to your Instagram account being like, tell me how you like that. I'm super curious about it because I love pharmacy. I have definitely noticed some positive benefits for my skin when I've used some of their products. So I was super interested. But one of the last boxes I got was this box. So I haven't had as long a time to try this as I have some other things. If you are not with BoxyCharm, you may not know they do pop-ups now. So if you maybe didn't get something in your box, you can buy it at a crazy amazing discount. This is still on the BoxyCharm website to purchase, and it's only $12. This is a $45 value, and they're able to sell it for $12. I'm sure they buy in bulk, all the things, all of that stuff behind the scenes. I am really hearing good things from you guys on Instagram, but I'm also enjoying what I'm seeing. Now, granted, skincare you need to give a longer amount of time to, so I also do quarterly reviews for you guys to let you know how things have progressed in my beauty space or how things have not progressed in my beauty space and how I've just either gotten rid of them or changed how I've used things. So be subscribed so you don't miss out on those types of videos, because those go really in depth too. But let's see what other people are saying about this, because some of you I know have gotten these sooner than me, so you've had a longer amount of time to try them. Sam S gets me. She said, I have to use this a couple of weeks before I'm gonna see any real results, which is true. It's skincare. She said, I like the fact that it's not fragranced a lot. I will be honest, the cherry term always makes me cringe because anything cherry scented usually makes me think of medicine. It smells super medicinal to me. So when everybody came out with those cherry lines and fragrance lines a couple years back, I was like, I'm getting overloaded. But yeah, I can say that I have continually put this on my face without being like, ooh, there's been no cringing. And also, even when I stick my nose right in it to smell it, you want to smell it? Go ahead, try. Can you smell it? You can't, can you? I really don't smell it much, which I appreciate because I don't really care for that scent. See, and then Autumn must be a more sensitive smelling girl than me, said, I don't care for the smell, but I really love the product. Absorbs quickly. I do think it probably depends on how much you put on your finger. I literally have just been taking stuff off the lid and pressing that underneath my eyes because I feel like I get a lot of it. It is super hydrating. I do agree with the first line here. It says a super hydrating vitamin C rich eye serum. It is super duper hydrating, but not in a bad way for my oily skin. I don't know science, but I like that that's not making me too oily here. But I do powder. Courtney E said, I would buy it again. Okay, that is an endorsement if we have ever heard one. Let's see why. She said, it soaks in nicely and it works under my makeup too. I do have this, I did put this on under makeup, and that's always my thing. It's like, is it gonna pull? Is it gonna peel? Is it gonna do the stuff? I think I had been doing too many of these things behind the scenes at first, and now I'm pretty pleased that I am able to, like, it's not tacky at all. Everything feels good. I'm not seeing any extra creasing or moving. I like it. I love pharmacy, said Tracy. Me too. This is getting a lot of love online. Let me know if you got this, and be sure you are subscribed for a quarterly update when I let you know how I feel about this even more. Okay, so that is everything for my PR box from BoxyCharm. As you guys saw, lots of good giveaway items in there. So now I'm gonna move over here to my Luxe Box. My Luxe Box I have had much longer to play with. How I've been starting my mornings a lot the past, maybe, have I had this box a week yet? Maybe not a full week yet, but how I've been starting my mornings has been with the Biro Tomato Serum. It is a powerful treatment that contains gently exfoliating tomato extract, brightening vitamin C, and a collagen boosting peptide. It transforms your skin into a brighter, more youthful version. I'm looking for all of that, along with some glow. The retail value on this, I'm losing my voice. I need to, my throat dried up. I need a drink because it's so pricey. In a Luxe Box, you're always hoping for great high dollar items. This baby retails for $150. What? Like, are you gonna do my dishes? Are you gonna take me to dinner? Like, what's the plan here? Something I have heard people say is like the packaging doesn't feel very bougie as far as like what it's holding, because it's not glass. This feels more plasticky. It's a thicker plastic. What I did like though is the topper up here. What you can see is that it looks like it's got a button, but right now it's in. If you untwist it, it pops the button up, and then it's a little syringe, which I do like that feature. That's really nice packaging in my mind for applying the product to my face, so maybe I don't do too much. Some mornings I feel like I need a little bit more than others, so I can go back in. I kind of like that versus obviously a pour out. For me, that was a win, but it does feel less luxe than I expected it to for that high dollar value and the claims and all of the zhuzh behind it. It's my second item from this brand too. I let you guys know I got a toner from this brand for, I guess, a premium box very recently, and I am enjoying it, and that was a $90, $94 toner. I was like, again, what? This is a very expensive brand, so I'm hoping the ingredients are as they should be. I'm curious what other people are going to say. Again, skincare takes a longer amount of time, but I have enjoyed using this. When I have used this, I'll let you guys know a lot. I do morning skincare. I start with the serum, and then I move on to a moisturizer, and then I kind of start either primers or whatever else. This has not disrupted my makeup application. This has not broken me out. I have been feeling a few like under the skin pimples trying to sort of come up, but then they don't. But again, I'm trying a lot of skincare this month, so it could have been a lot of variables, and I don't think it was this because I've had this the longest out of most of the stuff I have been trying, and this is what I've been trying the most consistently, and I haven't seen any negative reactions. However, I do want to say up front, in the try-on clips, you're going to see me trying it on. My skin is so sensitive, it does turn red when I just press into it, and since the name was tomato serum, I didn't want you to think that it was going to make your face red if you don't naturally do that. My face, when you touch it bare, it just kind of gets a little red. That's normal for me. It's not a bad thing against the product. It's just my skin. I'm a sensitive girl. That's all right. What I can say about this $150 value is, as I'm on their website, like I like to do here and deep dive into all the products and reviews, you could buy this for $12 right now on the BoxyCharm website. $12. $150 value. Get it for 12 bucks. We're not going to talk about margins and shit and how much people increase stuff, but if you're interested, now's the time to go get it off BoxyCharm site. Gina P said, I like this face serum so far. It's really nice. Jenny B said, I love the serum. It feels so nice on the skin and not heavy at all. I do agree, because there have been times where I've put a little bit more on, because like this morning, I feel like I put a little too much on because I was trying to do 2 cameras today and get a little bit of B-roll footage, and I didn't feel like it was going to be overwhelming and make my face, like all my makeup fall off of it. It wasn't too wet or slippery. Everything absorbs really nicely into the skin. I think it might be really helping with some of my texture too. Kylie F said, this face serum is so luxurious. I loved it so much I bought more in the add-on store, and I look so glowy after I put it on. It's great. I love it. It does give you this little bit of a glow to it, which it says it will. It says it's supposed to. It transforms your skin into a more brighter, more youthful version of itself while imparting a healthy, luminous glow. It's what it's telling me here on the card, so it better give me all those things for 150 bucks, man. Get it for 12 while you can if you need it. My all-time favorite serum, says Whitney. I have been using this regularly since receiving it, and my face is now so soft, even, and hydrated. Not super tacky or oily. It doesn't leave me tacky or oily either, and I am a more oily, combo-y girl, so I'm always thinking of those things as well as I'm trying on all of these skincare items. So this is actually getting a lot of love. We obviously need more time with it, so be subscribed so you don't miss out. But did you get this, and how are you feeling about this? All right, I want to shift to some makeup right now, and it's also because I kind of need a touch-up of this gloss that I'm really, really, really loving. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've seen this brand in my box, and I think it's been like a really long time. Like I'm talking 2017, maybe 2018, since I have seen Persona Cosmetics in my BoxyCharm, and I am so excited for this gloss because as a girl who tells you all the time glosses aren't really my favorite, I feel like some of them are too tacky, some of them grab my hair, some of them make my lips stick together. This formula is so good, and it's way more pigmented than I thought it would be, because sometimes a gloss is just like that sheer topper that just adds that extra goop, and sometimes they actually make the lip look what it is, and this lip gloss makes the lip look what it is. Today, the only thing I have underneath this is a lip liner. It is that vintage one that I told you guys recently about in my Hidden Gems video from BoxyCharm, and I put this on. That was the extent of it today, and oh my golly, I love this lip look to the point I have worn this not every day since I've gotten it, because there has been a weekend involved where I didn't have any makeup on, but you get the idea. A lot. This is the Persona Cosmetics Season 1 Lip Gloss. Mine is in the shade Honey Gloss. I'm not sure if there's multiple shades going around yet. I love what they say about it here on the card. They said, we eliminated the tacky, glittery gooiness and added nourishing oils to create a comfortable, high shine formula that you'll actually want to wear. That is what I am looking for from a gloss. I don't like when things are glittery, really. I mean, I'll like them sometimes, but not for the most part. Goopy, clump, I just don't like those. They're too much for me, and I feel like I drink way too much water and they all come off. And this really has not had a lot of transfer. It's clearly going to, it's a gloss, but nothing like what I've seen from other brands that I just don't like. This is a $16 gloss, and as a girl who doesn't really enjoy gloss a lot, I can tell you I love getting stuff like this in my BoxyCharms, because then I can learn things I do like from a category of makeup that maybe isn't my top of mind to look for. This is giving me such a full pout right now. I am loving it. I did a couple of lip techniques this morning to kind of make my lips look a little bit juicier. I lined the lips. I also took a little bit of my brow pencil and just did a little bit of like under shading on top and bottom to give that more full pout look. And then I just put the gloss on top. That is all I did, and I feel like it really takes that lip look to the next level of juiciness, kissable lips. I love that look. Let's see what people are saying online about this. I'm really, really enjoying this. I can't find it on their page. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I'm gonna Google it. There's actually not a lot of reviews on this. It looks like there's only 6 reviews, because I don't see that it's actually on their website. Like, I had to type it in separately, so there's not a lot of reviews for this. People had to hunt if they wanted to review this. Technology's so weird in 2020. Everything's just messing up in weird ways. Christina E said 5 hearts. I love lip gloss, and this was my first time getting this one in the box. I usually get a lipstick, so I was super stoked to get a gloss, and I love it. Perfect color, feels great on my lips, and it smells great. I ordered more for add-ons. Does it smell good? It's got like a tint of vanilla, but not too strong. Really, really obsessed with this, says Valerie H. Yeah, I feel you. It's a gloss that doesn't aggravate me, and that says something. Veronica G said this gloss got a lot of hype online, so I was looking forward to receiving it. I do love it, however, not more than the Dominique ones. Oh, I do have some of those. Those are the lemonade ones. I like this better than that formula. If she's talking about the same lemonade lip glosses that we received from a BoxyCharm, I thought those were good, and they're a nice formula, but for what I like, this feels hydrating without being sticky, and it's not pulling on my teeth. It didn't get stuck in my Invisalign. There's a lot of good things that I feel about this. This gloss is incredible, says Anna. Amanda said she received this in Honey, the same shade I received, and she loves it. She can't wait to get the sister color, because it sounds like she ordered that too. I really like this, and I'm kind of sad that it's not on the main BoxyCharm website. I'm sad that it doesn't have more reviews to be able to give you guys, but I love this, and so far everybody else who reviewed it loves it too. Other eyeshadow palette that I did use for this purple pink eye look today that's really taking me out of my comfort zone, but it's really quality shadows, and I'm really, really pleased with it, is the Hip Dot. I have not heard of this brand, I'll be honest. I've not heard of it, or I don't remember hearing about it. This is the Zion eyeshadow palette. This has a ton of purples and pinks and some neutrals. This is the first eyeshadow palette I received, and I really kind of sat back and stared at it for a while, because this took me out of my comfort zone a lot. I was like, will I reach for it? Is it worthy of going in the drawer? Should I put it in a giveaway? Should I give it to a friend? What do I do? And I just needed to know. I didn't get my PR box yet, so I didn't have the LMR one, and I was like, I want to know, are these any good? They're good. They blend, they're very pigmented. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about this, and I wanted to really delve into the purples today specifically because those tend to be a bit harder to formulate, and I was curious if they would be patchy or muddy, or would it be dragging on my eye? Would it take a lot to build up? I really feel like these stand on their own as really good shadows, and I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them. These are $30, and the card says that the conjuring the majestic beauty of the natural sweeping Utah canyons, take your look to the next level with these dramatic reds, deep oranges, and rich purples of Zion. Cruelty-free, vegan, talc-free, paraben-free, so many things that they're free of. I even put a little note on the back of this because I wanted to see, and I had a few things for myself for a checklist. I was like, can a mom in the mornings get a fast, nice, easy look and go? If you're running late for work and the cat threw up on the rug, would you have time to do a good eye look with this? And I think you really can. I gave myself a morning that I had a very minimal makeup look going to really see, can I build this to something I like, but it's not too much, not too powerful, because when you look at these, it can be a little intimidating if you're someone like me. And I really think that you can. I was able to get a really nice neutral look with this palette, and I thought that it did a really good job. It wasn't patchy, it blended really beautifully. I didn't know how well these would last on the eyes. I think they last pretty well, and this definitely gives you some fall vibes, right? Like you're feeling that next season kind of pull you in with something like this. A lot of these purples I have on today, and some of these more berry shades I have on Majesty, I have on Mystery, I have on Sublime, I have on Surreal, I have on Whisper, I even have on Virgin, which this color really spoke to me in the pan. And on the eye, it's a little more subdued than I thought it would be, but it still packs its own punch that is very complementary to the rest of this. I thought this did a really great job putting together this eye look this morning and some eye looks that I have done very recently, even behind the scenes. So I am excited to play with this some more this fall and take myself further out of my comfort zone and maybe delve more into these purples. The person I always think of with purple and pink eye looks, and I know I did not do it as justice today as she does, but Andrea Mitigliano is kind of, I feel like, known for those beautiful purple and pink blowout smoky looks that just look so good on her. I want to be like, girl, let's have a Zoom date. How do I do that? You have such beautiful purple and pink eye looks. I wish I could do it. So let's see what people are saying online about this. I'm going to give myself some more time this fall to give this some love because I really liked the shade Maze. I want to jump into the shade Canyon. I put Grounded under my eyes today, I think along with Wanderlust. A lot of great color options for fall if you enjoy a more bold palette. But like I said, I was noticing all the palettes I was getting were pink and purple and bold. Like these all came to make a statement this fall for your face. The colors are nice and pigmented, says Gabby. Nicole P said, I'm really enjoying the colors in this palette. At first, I thought it was going to be too bold for me. Tiffany L says, 5 hearts. Nothing makes me more happy than getting a beautiful eyeshadow palette in my box. Boxy knocked it out of the park, not only with this palette, but the whole box. I was surprised at just how pigmented this palette was. The colors blend out so beautifully, and you can't go wrong with this palette. I was really surprised that the purples were not dragging on my eyes. I was really surprised everything blended smoothly between both of the palettes that I was using. I am seeing some fade up here in the crease, but because I did use 2 palettes, I'm not 100% sure what would be doing it, or is it some of the skincare I had underneath, maybe the eye cream. So again, I'm gonna want some more time to play with these, but I am really impressed at how well everything blended and nothing was getting chalky or all over my face. That's a lot to be said for such bold shadows. Lauren B said, I love the colors in this palette. It has good shades for fall and they're very pigmented. Impressed with the brand, and I would even say the quality is very similar to that of Morphe's. Having tried some of their palettes, I could see that, but one of the better palettes, because I've had some palettes that tend to get a little bit, they skip more on the lids. They're not as smooth of a blend. I think the shades I have tried blend maybe even better. Dallas R said the palette colors are pigmented and absolutely beautiful. Christina L said these are the colors I really needed. They are all silky and not a lot of fallout. I am so excited. Abby H says the pigmentation is amazing. I used the palette the same day I got it. Very pleased because these are some of my favorite eye colors. So give me some more time to play with these. I've pulled out a few looks with the other palette that I received, and I am liking the looks. So stay tuned, be subscribed to hear more. The next makeup item I'm going to talk about is something from a brand that I really want to love. I really do. I just feel like everything I'm getting from them from BoxyCharm is probably not some of their color stories that work for most people. I feel like I'm getting a lot of bold things from them. So I got this from Fenty and I want to love it, and I have it on my face today. I've had it on my eyes, I've had it on my face since trying this product. This is the Kilowatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter. And when you think highlighter, you think, you know, your face, your high parts of the cheeks, maybe the brow bone, inner corner, maybe a little on the chin, forehead. That is not how obviously I would use this. So I've kind of been using the pink side more as a blush and using a specific brush that I think works well for things like this. This is my Luxie 516 brush, and this is more of like one of those stippling brushes at the end where it's got some space in between and it's very airy, so it's not going to give you a lot of pow push on your face. I will just kind of like drag my brush in here, dust it off, maybe tap it off on a towel, and then start on the rosiness of the cheeks and kind of pull back. So this has been kind of a double for me, a blush and a highlight, because I've been kind of marrying it so it's not overwhelming on the face. I just really wish I could get something from this brand that wasn't so bold. And I know how stuff works behind the scene with BoxyCharm. They're pretty much buying the stock that doesn't sell. That's how this stuff works. I would just love to try their highlighters that are maybe more skin tone so I can really see how it works for me, because I don't feel like their products really grab to my texture too much on my face. I feel like some of them are really bold and powerful. This has done beautiful jobs on my eyes when I have played with it. I just worry that this, kind of like the gold one that I got for, I think it's called Trophy Wife, I just feel like I'm probably not going to reach for those nearly as much as I would the more natural ones. And that's me. That's a personal preference. You can wear this on your eyes. You can wear this on your face. You can do whatever. The retail value on this is $36. I, being honest, would not buy this for $36 on my own, especially having a limited storage space to, oh, maybe I'll use this for these 4 occasions kind of thing. I did see this, I think, on Instagram. Somebody had said they were thinking about trading it, but then they tried it on their eyes and really liked it. I think that this really is nice. It's super smooth in the pan. This is more the color they pull when you put them on. And they're nice. They're super smooth. That's why I said I don't feel like they grabbed a texture too much, but the colors are super bold. Oh, they definitely have one. Now, this, of course, is not for sale, because now I was like, man, if I could buy the color I'm seeing right here, which is more natural toned, yes, please give me that. There's a really neutrally one on here, first thing, that I would love. So I wish I would have gotten another shade, maybe one of the ones that are actually shown. I'm not seeing this on their website at the moment for this color combo. I guess my color combo is Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. Super pretty, but maybe not as practical for me to use. Let's see what other people are saying. I've mostly worn this, though, like I said, as a blush. I can definitely see it right here as a blush. It's not my favorite type of blush, though, obviously. I've let you guys know I'm not a huge blush girl, and the ones I do have in my collection are here because I enjoy them. This, I'll even apply a little bit more here for you, just so I can see if I can get it to pull up more. There we go. A little bit more rosiness. Go with the eye look. And since we got so many purples and pinks, I didn't want to play this too much into my eye look because I really am trying to try out those shadows for you more. It does add this shine to it that I feel like if you don't want to add highlight on top of this because it could be too much, this is enough glow. Sounds like a lot of people are getting some of the more neutral shades, because Hannah just said, I love the way the bronze shades look on me. I can use it as a highlight, a bronzer, or an eyeshadow. I don't care for the mint color though, and I worry I won't wear that one. Beautiful creamy shades. I love it on my lid, says Jill D. A lot of people are saying I don't like this highlighter, or this highlighter is a must. So I'm not keeping this in a category of has to be a highlighter. If you got this one, obviously. I have worn this on the eyes. I'm wearing it today as a blush. Brianna K said 3 hearts. I guess you guys didn't use our profiles to determine what color we received. She said, unless you are on a PR list. I am on a PR list, and I didn't get those either. She said, I received the darkest shade. Using it as a highlighter is not an option. This is the largest blush topper eyeshadow I own to date. True. If you got this one, true. Okay, so Christy O gave this 3 hearts because she got the same one I did. She said, I got the Mango Mimosa Sangria Sunrise colors. Wow, they are so vibrant. And I can imagine they would be awesome as a highlighter on someone with a deeper or darker skin tone. On me, it kind of looks like clown makeup. I wish I would have gotten the brown and mint colors. But I said I wanted to try new things, and I did just that. Just not in love with the color. That's kind of how I feel about it too. I would have liked something a little bit more neutral that I could have worn on the regular to give you an even better review, but I'm thinking this may get less love in my beauty space, if I'm going to be honest. A lot of people are saying they love Fenty, they love the brand. I think it depends on which ones you get. If you did get this, let me know what you think. Did you get one of the other colors? Did you get the same ones I did? Do you have a better way to use this? I think the formula is really good. I just keep getting very bold things from this brand, so I may just have to go buy some of my own just to see what's the fuss about for day-to-day use, you know, because I feel like this is not day-to-day use for me personally. Giveaway! Let's talk about the next item that I'm going to be putting in my giveaway. How many of you guys love brushes with a little carrier? I know I do, and I literally held this for a while going, you need to put this in the giveaway. But it's so cute. Give it away, give it away, give it away. So I'm giving it away. This is a $49 value from Pure Cosmetics. This is the Complexion Authority Signature Travel Essentials 12-piece set. It's got these little guys here that you unclip. You take it off, and I'm gonna leave all of these in there, but this is definitely going in the giveaway. How stinking cute is this? Even just sitting this on your vanity, this could be the holder, and then you could use this half for like your blush brushes or just other used ones. I mean, so cute. This is like a twofer. So this is definitely going in the giveaway. It's like a $50 value. I really think that this container too feels very luxe and nice. Something I tried last night and one time before, so I've gotten to try this skincare item twice, is something from Milk. And I do believe this is something I asked for out of my options. I can't fully remember. This is the Milk Matcha Detoxifying Face Mask, and it's literally like you take off the top and you just like, it's a stick, you just swipe it all over your face. This is a $26 value. It's a solid clay mask, stick infused with matcha green tea, and controls oil, balances skin, calms redness for a fresh complexion. This is a really cool idea, and I did like applying it. I used it twice, mostly because I used it again last night because I couldn't really remember the benefits, and for me, that is kind of notifying for me personally. That doesn't mean it's going to be this way for everybody, but for me, I was like, okay, then that tells me I wasn't seeing something I was really like wowed by, especially with the amount of skincare I've been getting. So I used it again last night, and I think it did do just that. It didn't make my skin feel overly smooth or overly soft, but I didn't notice, you know, any redness. And like I said, with the tomato serum, I definitely turned red when I use it, but then it goes away because that's normal how my skin works. So this is kind of nice, I think, for my sensitive skin because it just kind of just calms and relaxes. It was a more relaxing evening mask versus a we're doing work, I expect you to glow now kind of mask. You know what I mean? So I think this is pretty good for what it is. I don't have any strong feelings about it, kind of one way or the other. Alicia S says, this went on really easily. The color is a very bright green, and it is green. You're gonna look like, you know, you got some avocado or something on your face. The packaging is pretty close. But the mask feels great and doesn't shed or get all over. Yeah, I do appreciate when it's drying, it doesn't like get flaky or anything, and it doesn't really make a mess. So if you're somebody that is a big factor for, if you don't like to get your hands too dirty, you can literally just unscrew it, stick it on your face, and then use a washcloth and help you get it off, take it off in the shower, whatever you want. It's a nice calming mask. Chandler R said, 5 hearts. I really like the concept of this. I've only used it once, so I can't really make any judgments yet, but definitely heard great reviews. That is how I feel too. Again, I used it last night again because I was like, what did I notice? It was just more a fresh face, calm skin, nothing red, nothing seemed overwhelming for my skin. Stephanie G says, I received this and what I really like is that it's not messy. I like the application of this. That is a big deal for those of us that don't like to get our hands dirty, or if your fingers are already stained from all your makeup and all the things you do. Jessica G is a sensitive skin sister too, so let's see what she says. She gave this 5 hearts and said, did not cause harm to my sensitive skin and left me feeling very soft and smooth. Really like this and I'm going to continue to use it. And then the next person below her, Nadia, said 3 hearts. Not a big deal. Glides on so nice. I love it, says Charlene. Love matcha and this did not dry me out, said Tegan. Although, you know what? I'm going to stop a second because actually, you know what? Adam reminded me the other night when I was trying this again last night. I said, I can't remember what I said about this. And he goes, you were saying that your lips were really dry. And that's true. This did make my lips feel really dry. And I today have been applying all of the chapstick a lot this morning. When I was putting on my makeup, I needed to wipe it off to put on my lipstick and stuff today. So my lips did feel dry. Even though I don't put this on my lips, it's just kind of like, you know, the factor of being around it. You probably got some on it at some point. Just a little food for thought. When I've used this, my lips dry out, but I don't put it on my lips. It's true. Ooh, so, Sienna said, this made such a big difference in my skin in a very short time. I love it, 5 hearts. So if you did get this, let us know what you think. There's a lot of skincare going around and there's a lot of options out there with BoxyCharm these days. So it's so hard to keep up. Speaking of being hard to keep up, I did try this product here, and this is a hair care item. This is Keratherapy. This is a deep conditioning mask. It is intense and nourishing and hydrating treatment, revives hair that has been dried or damaged by environmental or styling stresses. I have said before, I live in Florida where it is very, very humid, and we have just gone through a very humid spell. And when I received my box, I kind of was just checking through things, checking with the companies and trying stuff. And I kind of had a blunder. I unfortunately tried this before I did too much digging into it. The company itself is cruelty-free. They do not test on animals. However, this can be sold in China from their suppliers. So depending on what you view as cruelty-free, this may not fall under that category for you. And that's something I wanted to mention in the beginning of talking about this product because I thought it was cruelty-free because the company itself on their website does not test, but it can sell in China. So I know that for some people that do cruelty-free buying and purchasing, there's varying factors, and we've kind of talked about this in the past, but this, depending on what you consider to be cruelty-free or not, may be in a gray area for some of you. Did not realize that when I tried it. What I can say about it, as far as just the product itself goes, if that's not even a factor for you, is as someone with wavy curly hair in a very humid area, this has helped my hair a lot. So that's why I'm so frustrated personally, because I don't think I would have tried it. I would have given this to a friend or put it in the giveaway had I not realized that they do sell in China, even though that company doesn't test on animals. It's such a weird thing as far as, I wish there was more of like a standard for cruelty-free. I really do. With international shipping and regulations, it's so hard, but I won't delve too far into that. I'm just going to say what this did for my hair was really help it to thrive. It was holding my curls more. It wasn't making them too frizzy, and that's why you kind of see my hair today is very wavy curly. It's not the usual ringlets that it can get to when there's less humidity around me. I'm still in Florida after all, but it is really holding some wave and curl, and I think it is because of this mask. It's really helping to not allow it to be as crazy frizzy, and this isn't even specifically for frizziness. So sadly it makes me super curious about their other stuff, but they sell in China and I know that's not 100% cruelty free to a lot of people. Blah. I also like the smell of it. That was a factor. It smells kind of very feminine. It's kind of powdery. It's got like a powdery scent to it, but it's a very feminine smell. This may be too much of a scent for some people if you're sensitive to smells. I am not. But I still smell it in my hair, and I didn't wash my hair this morning. I am curious what people are saying online about this though, so I am going to do some investigating online. It's just okay, wouldn't repurchase, says Jill D. It's not as thick as I need for my hair, but it's nice, says Shelly. It's okay, says Amber with a bunch of faces. Eliza Joy said, I actually really like this mask. I didn't think I would be into it. It definitely made my hair feel so much softer and detangled, and when I got out of the shower, my hair completely air dried. It felt like I had already brushed my hair because all the tangles were just gone. I was impressed and I love this hair mask. I got out a lot of tangles, and having curly wavy hair, it can really get really tangled up in there, and it just kept, when I was in the shower, just getting all of it out really seamlessly, and it dried nicely with air drying. I don't even think I blow dried with this. No. Ooh, Olivia gave this less than a heart and said, this product has dimethicone in it, a silicone that coats your hair and makes it look nice and shiny, but over time it builds up and causes it to break. Ooh. I cut products with dimethicone out, and ever since then, my very fine curly hair has grown longer than ever before in my life. So she won't be using this. Ooh, see, I love when people get more chemically in there and then I learn more. We're all just growing and learning as we go. You know what I mean? Amber said, I love hair masks, and this one leaves my hair feeling very soft and smooth, and I don't mind the smell. Again, the smell's pretty strong. So this is kind of one of those polarizing things for a little bit of different reasons, and we don't usually get a ton of hair care products from BoxyCharm, so I have been seeing a few things of like, I don't do hair masks. Why are we getting hair stuff? So, you know, take that for what it is. Oh my gosh, so can we just talk for a second about a crazy expensive face mask? And these are sheet masks, so I know these are also going to be a little like, a lot of people either love those or don't like those really. This is the 111 Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask 5-pack. I've only tried one of these out of the 5-pack, and this is $135. What? The actual mask itself feels very gummy, and I noticed it was very easy to rip. Some of you guys let me know when I was trying this on. Some of you told me very conflicting reviews, so I'm so excited to dive into this. So between this product being $150 retail, this one being $135 retail, plus everything else that was in here, this was a $466 box as far as the MSRP value goes, so that's pretty crazy. It's a Luxe Box, so you expect it to be higher, but I was like, that's kind of nuts. This is out of stock on the BoxyCharm website to buy on any kind of deal, but I'm curious to see what people say because it is crazy high valued, and some of you let me know on Instagram that it made your face burn. A few of you told me that it like burned you and you had to take it off. It burned your friend and she had to take it off. Some of you said that you really enjoyed it a lot and you noticed this gorgeous radiant glow. So this is where I like to dive into reviews because skin is so subjective for each individual person. Environments, how your skin is sensitive or reacts is so many different factors. That's why I like to do these deep dives. For me, it didn't burn my skin. However, I noticed my eyes were kind of burning after I got it all off. So I don't know if it's maybe if it's like a chemical in there that was fine with my skin but irritated my eyes maybe. Because I actually thought for a while I had something in my eye and was trying to like flush it out, but I didn't have anything in my eye. So that's why after you guys let me know that some of you said it was burning your skin, I'm thinking that could have been a factor maybe. They call this the ultimate pre-event mask. This hydrogel formula infuses skin with radiance boosting ingredients for a glowing complexion. I did notice my skin looked glowy and really pretty afterwards. I've only done one. I'm glad you get 5 in here because when I saw it was $135, I was like, stop it. Just stop. Let's see what some of the reviews are saying. I thought my skin looked good. My eyes were a little irritated. So I'm curious if I try this again, if I would have that same experience or not. There are 4 more in here, so I'm interested to try. Adam didn't even want to try this. He doesn't like sheet masks, and there was 2 sides to this. I noticed like the actual jelly mask is in the middle, and it feels more jelly to me, not sheet. And it ripped easily when I was trying to like readjust it and pull it up. And I showed you guys that I had eye holes because it has like the full eye mask in here, and it had eye holes that had the product on it. And some of you messaged me and you're like, girl, I love that so much that I took the eye stuff and I used it for under the eyes or on the eyes. You know, you could still use that. And I was like, point taken, you can. Marissa D says, OBSESSED, obsessed. She's a cheerleader. Leaves your face feeling young and moisturized while tight and firm at the same time. Wish I could have bought more. This did sell out on the BoxyCharm discount pop-up. Never in my life. Never, says Misty, with just 2 hearts. She has feelings about these. She has feelings. Courtney F says, great masks, 111 skincare is amazing. Feels nice after, says Jill D. Hannah H says, I love how this feels on my face. It has a cooling feeling and I really like the gel material of it. Okay, so Sonia P said, this is an old fave. Leaves my skin looking radiant and smooth. It feels so good on too. This is my home spa realness. So sounds like she's bought this herself. And then there's always the people that say, I don't do face masks. 1 heart. I know. Leaves my skin feeling refreshed, says Jessica M. Cynthia G said, wow, what a weird yet so good product. You can feel it working as soon as you put it on. It's a little different kind of face mask since it's more of a jelly feeling. It's like a texture. But overall it works, leaves a nice glow, and your skin feels firm. Super hydrating in all caps, says Jordan. This is getting a lot of love online. People are a little weirded out that it's a little bit of a jelly formula because I think they just thought it'd be a sheet mask. The price is kind of crazy on it. I've not seen anybody else saying it was burning them, but so many of you let me know that, so thank you. This is why I love when you guys let me know what you guys are thinking about these products on Instagram, so I can relay that here to warn people if they're extra sensitive too. Everything in this box, let's see. When you have this many boxes going through it, you're just not sure. I think we just finished up the Luxe box, so now let's move on to the premium. Moving on to the premium box, here we have some goodies and some giveaway items. I'm so excited to tell you guys that this palette is getting a lot of love in the reviews, and I'm so excited to gift this away. This is the Eloise Beauty, the Queen eyeshadow palette for $46. Now, I gotta show you, this is a gorgeous color story. Gorgeous, gorgeous color story. But as you can see, I got this box late and it already has so many pinks and purples and neutrals. We've also got some silvers and blues. There's a lot of gorgeousness in here, but with all of the pinks and purples I already got, I was like, girl, you need to gift this gorgeousness away. This one has a lot of variety in it too, so it could really appeal to a lot of people. So this one is definitely in my giveaway, and look at this gorgeous huge mirror. I mean, this is great. I'm going to have to put on a product for you in this portion of the video because there's another lip gloss in here and I couldn't compete with them right away, and this one feels very fall-esque and it's a little intimidating. So let's talk about the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer. Like, it's really pretty in the tube, but I had no idea what it was going to look like on my face here. This is $29. $29 for a lip gloss. Again, I'm not a glossy girl a lot. I enjoy them as an accent, but as far as seeking them out goes, I really haven't had to do that in years because BoxyCharm supplies all of them for me, I feel like. And this one is so unique. This one is Changes Enamored. So when I put this on, I feel like you can see purple. I feel like you can see green. I feel like you can see gold. There's a lot of options in here, so I'm just going to put this on top of what I got going. Okay. Can you see this? Ah! Does it go with my eye look? It goes with fall. Does it go with my eye look? This smell. Now this one I smell. This one smells minty. All right. Woo. Okay. Do you see? I don't know if you're going to be able to see in the camera with the lights and the editing. Like, it does have these like green properties. An iridescent-y look to it that I go back and forth with what I like and what I don't. I like the feel of this on the lips. It's got some hydrating properties to it. It's not too sticky where my lips feel like they're pulling together. They say this has vitamins A and C in this for unprecedented shine and unstoppable wear. I am enjoying playing with it. I just don't know how I feel about it as far as the color goes. And it does tend to kind of wear down after a while. It does look like it has some sparkles and like maybe some blue, green flecks in it as well. It's got a fall vibe though, right? You gotta admit this is a fall feel. Looks like there are a lot of shades online to pick from, and in the pop-up there's $6 with BoxyCharm. So if you are interested, they have a wide, well, they only have one option right now, and I think it's the color that I have because no one wanted to buy it. It's like being the last pick for sports if I played sports and I cared. I think it is really pretty, and I am excited to kind of play up my lip look a little bit here at home and on camera with you guys this fall with this, and just kind of see how I like it. It does give this juicy lip look to it, and it goes with a lot of the eye looks I got, I guess, huh? Jesus says, this is my favorite product in this crappy skincare box. Nothing special. It's a high-end lip gloss, says Adina. I would say that this has like some nice tingling and cooling properties to it right now. I do feel like it's a little bit more slippery or gooey in the center of my lips when I'm talking. I can hear a bit of a difference compared to the Persona one. That one I feel like just is gorgeous, and I like that formula a bit better than this, but this is nice. Elsa said, love this brand, but not normal colors that I would pick, but I do like this formula. Pretty gloss and pigmented, says Jessica C. Okay, somebody named Elizabeth just said, I hate that BoxyCharm promotes a product that tests on animals, but I just checked again, and it says Marc Jacobs doesn't test on animals. They are on cruelty-free kitty, by the way, so I do believe this is cruelty-free. Kristen G said, why this color? 2 hearts. I'm so bummed that I was sent an orange brown. I love the metallic. Almost all the other shades would have worked. Please review my profile, BoxyCharm. Not a huge fan of the color, says Alicia H. I like the texture and it's moisturizing and not sticky, said Amy. Yeah, that's a good way to word it. Ashley H says 5 hearts, love it. Nice, light, minty smell, great pigment, enough sticky to feel like a gloss, but not too much that you feel like your lips get stuck together. That's kind of like the way to articulate it, because I feel like the Persona one that I have over there, I keep trying to grab for it, that one doesn't have much of the stick at all, whereas this one I do notice it. So for me, that's a detractor, but it's not overwhelming. I think just more the color is the detractor for me. It looks like there's some other colors out there though that would be better. I enjoy this. I'm just curious how much I'm going to pull it out this fall. Oh my gosh, let's talk about this. I saw something like this on some TV show I was watching with my husband Adam, and he saw a girl pull out this little roller from her freezer and just start doing this to herself. And Adam was like, I need that. What is that? We live in Florida. We live in a tiny house that's, you know, got air conditioning and we're good, but it's still hot outside. So he was like, I need that. So when I saw we were getting this, I got real excited and I didn't know if I was going to get it. My boxes were like coming at weird random times. So when I saw this was in the pop-up, I ended up buying one. So either we have 2 or you're going to see one in a giveaway soon that's like a hidden gem for you. Just so you know. But I was so excited for this cooling roller. It's actually called the Kitsch Ice Roller. This ice roller is your new at-home facial made with high-quality surgical stainless steel. It helps calm inflammation, increase blood circulation, and alleviate sore muscles, tension, headaches. Recommended for daily use for best results, $18. I will not lie to you. As a woman going through menopause at 36, I am slowly starting to notice as the seasons change that I don't have, people tell me I'll know when I have a hot flash. I feel like I just still get warm, not a hot flash. It's not like I'm sweating my ass off, but this feels really nice. It really does, especially living in humid Florida. I pulled this out of my freezer this morning and used it on the body, but also on the face, because we can also get a little puffy when we sleep sometimes. And it just kind of like calms the inflammation, like it says. Skin can really get some benefits from cooling itself off and depuffing, all those things. I think this is pretty fun. I just hope I don't forget about it. I'm curious what other people are saying. You can get it for $6 with BoxyCharm, so that's nice. That's why I bought a second one. But I didn't know I was getting one, so it's supposed to be my first one. I've got this in my freezer, says Tamara, as I tend to get a lot of tension headaches, and this works wonders. It instantly makes my head feel so much better and really makes for a great massager and tension relief. I've liked it for tension relief on my neck. That's where I really keep a lot of my stress, is in my neck area. But I do get afternoon allergy headaches a lot. So again, I think this is gonna be great. I love it. I've been using it a lot lately to soothe out my headaches, says Estrella. Abra A said, I love this. I use it every day under the eyes, and I notice this helps my puffiness a lot. That's kind of where I was aiming for that too. I adore this little gem. Pop it in the freezer and you are good to go. Using it to massage in creams and serums feels amazing. I agree. Like I said, I bought one of these not knowing if I was going to get one or not for Adam, and I love it. Ooh, okay, let's talk about a giveaway item. I don't know if you'll be able to see this box with the white balance on my camera right now, but this is the Pore Clarifying Toner worth $30 from Saturday Skincare. I have heard this hyped up a lot online before, and since I already have that toner from Biro, I wanted to toss this in the giveaway for one of you guys. And one of the skincare items that I tried, is this going to be the last item? I feel like there's so many things. Oh, there's 2 more items, 2 more. I forgot about this one that I had in my shower. This is a skincare item I put on this morning. This is the Ole Hendrickson Fat Glow Facial for $50 MSRP. I put this on this morning, and this is a color changing one where it kind of comes out pink. You rub it in until it turns white, and it's supposed to give you a really nice glow, and it's supposed to be good enough to like wash off and then still use under makeup. So that's kind of what I was testing with this today. I tried this one other day at the end of the day, so I wanted to try this at the beginning of the day. I don't feel like this has made my skin too glowy or like pull my makeup at all, which is a huge deal for me, so I'm glad I can do that. Although, when I took it off, and when I took it off before, it's not like I'm noticing a crazy glow, but that's not a bad thing when you're an oilier girl and going through humidity and hormone changes. So I'm going to keep playing with this and see how I like it for my face. It isn't anything that I notice anything feeling radically different. It's just like a nice subtle glow if I don't have makeup on, and then when I put makeup on, it's not detracting, which I do enjoy. Cassandra said, I do like it, and maybe it's just me, but I didn't see any like glowy effects. I haven't seen like a crazy glowy effect either compared to some other stuff that says it makes your skin glow, so I guess that's why I was like not sure how I felt about it. It's not overly glowy, but that's good. See, and then Laura J said, totally gives you a glow. Thumbs up. Again, skin is different. Ooh, Vanessa said it made her skin break out. I have not had any breakouts with it, but again, I tried it this morning, so I will do an update for you if it does make me break out. Adriana said, I love this mask. It clears my skin and really got rid of my red spots, so that's cool. Let me know if you got this. What did you think? For me right now, it's like I don't feel like it's done a ton, but maybe I need to use it more. I guess we'll find out in a quarterly BoxyCharm review. Stay tuned. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is something I got from my shower. So no, there's no B-roll of me actually putting this on my body, but I was standing in the shower doing a little boomerang for you. This is the Frank Body Coconut Coffee Scrub Vacation Glowing Skin. Right this way, babe. This is a natural vegan body scrub, and it's got this, it's a combination of coffee in it, it's got coconut oil in it, it's got grapeseed oil in it, and it comes out looking like it's coffee grounds. Oh, I can smell it already just opening it up. Again, if you're sensitive, you may not love that. It smells like a chocolatey, coconutty coffee scrub here. Trying not to get too messy here in my beauty space, but this kind of gives you an idea. I feel like I've been playing in dirt every time I get into this bag, to be honest. I'm just one of those girls that doesn't like to get dirty. I've never been that girl that's like, put me in the mud. I don't like it. So I was really not sure if I was even gonna like this product, to be honest, up front. But after my shower, I literally went, Adam, feel my arm. Feel my arm. And he was like, ooh, like he was like, what do I say? He was like, I'm gonna fail a husband test. And he did like, oh, your skin is soft. I really liked how when I was applying this, I'm still trying to wipe it off my hands. Again, I don't like to be dirty, and I feel like this makes me dirty. The scent may be overwhelming for some people because it was even strong for me, and I'm not very sensitive to smells. But when you're in the shower, you kind of turn off the water after you get your body all wet. You scrub it onto your skin, and you can really kind of like feel it really exfoliating your skin, which felt nice. And I even told Adam, I'm like, you'll like this for your back, and your husband, your man, your girl, whatever, will like this for their back, I'm telling you. It felt really nice, and then when you wash it off, that's when you really start to feel your like new fresh skin coming out. It's kind of like you've like shed your old skin like a snake, and you're just like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to feel like. It felt really good. But I can definitely tell you, after that first use, I'm going to use it again, and I'm a little disappointed I didn't just go ahead and use it last night, because this is going to be great. I feel like in the fall, winter, no matter where I live, my legs dry out. My face skin has always been oily, but like my legs and my arms can really dry out. And I feel like this is going to really help with that and really trying to get some old skin off. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I didn't really think I would. Oh, apparently I think there's more than one type, because the image I'm seeing, it says Frank Body Cinnabon Scrub. That's a different one. The one I have is the coconut coffee. So again, I'm seeing a little inconsistencies on their website. Okay, $6 on their website. If I type in the coconut coffee scrub, then I can pull it up. Randy said soft skin, strong smell. Agree. Caitlin W says it smells nice and it leaves my skin feeling refreshed, clean, and very soft as well. Messy, but it works great, says Holly. It's very messy. Becca Ant B said, I was so happy to see Frank Body in our boxes because I've actually ordered them from their website, and this one definitely helps to tighten my skin and fade my stretch marks. Yes, please. Yes, please. This hip and booty weight loss. there's a mark. There's a mark there, but that's fine. Tanya said, love this scrub, smells great and leaves my skin soft. This is all great reviews. So again, if you can get past the smell with this, using it is so good. It is messy though. This whole box for the premium box was $191. So many good things from these boxes, guys. I love doing these deep dives with you. They are longer videos. So if you are still here at the very end and you have sat through this whole thing, you are an MVP of the day. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for going through my BoxyCharms with me and these deep dives to let you know even more information. Don't forget, if you want to be entered into the giveaway, check out my description box below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to be new to my loud, weird, crazy, unique channel, hi new friends. I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on all of these fun, loud, weird, unique videos I do every single week with you here on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye friends.